All living beings fear death, and none wish to suffer harm. Taking your own heart as a mirror, do not kill, nor strike another. Every being seeks to avoid pain, and to live in peace. Just as what hurts me brings pain, so too does it wound others. To feel another's suffering as your own, that is where compassion begins. True strength is found in the heart that causes no fear, even to the smallest life. May your day be gentle and kind, wrapped in compassion for yourself. And all living beings fear violence, and every life seeks peace and ease. Taking your own heart as the mirror, do not kill, nor strike another. When we regard the lives of others as precious as our own, the world naturally becomes still and gentle. Compassion is not something distant. It begins in the small wish not to cause harm to anyone. To refrain from hurting others is to protect yourself as well. May you walk today with a soft and peaceful heart, honoring all forms of life with respect and kindness. All living beings seek happiness, yet those who strike or kill to find their joy shall never, in any future life, attain true bliss. Joy built upon another's pain can never last. Such pleasure shines for a moment, then fades into darkness within the heart. True happiness arises from causing no harm to others. The purer the heart becomes, the more naturally blessings unfold in life. May you, this day, watch over the pain of others as your own, and quietly build a happiness that harms no one. All living beings long for happiness, one who neither strikes nor kills, but seeks joy within their own heart, shall find true bliss in the world to come. The heart that harms none is peace itself. Joy that blossoms from compassion never fades with time. True happiness is not found in conquering or possessing, but in quieting the mind and breathing together with all life. May you spend this day with a kind heart that feels for others, and discover true peace and lasting joy within. Speak no words that others would not wish to hear. Kind words bring kindness in return. Harsh speech becomes anger that returns to you, and insults exchanged invite blows to follow. Words are the shadows of the heart. Harsh words leave wounds, while gentle words cause flowers to bloom. Every word we cast eventually finds its way back to us. When we guard our speech and calm our minds, peace naturally takes root within. May your words today be soft and warm, a gentle light that brightens the hearts around you. As one gently strikes a bell, so speak with a kind and gentle heart. In such a one, no conflict can dwell, for they have entered the stillness of nirvana. Gentle words bring peace to the heart, and calm speech quiets the world. Words free from harshness carry the fragrance of compassion, purify the hearts of those who hear them. When the mind is still, words are serene. When speech is pure, the world grows clear. At the end of that path lies the peace of nirvana. May your words today be soft and kind, spreading quiet peace to every heart you meet. Just as a herdsman, with a whip in hand, drives the cattle toward the pasture, so to do aging and death unceasingly drive all beings onward. Life never stands still. Time urges us forward, and at the end of the path waits the inevitability of aging and death. Yet, there is no need for fear, even on this transient road. When wisdom lights the heart, the flow itself becomes serene. May you, in this ever-changing world, cherish each moment today with a calm and awakened heart. The foolish one commits evil, yet does not realize it. From the fire born of his own deeds, he suffers, burning himself in anguish. Evil actions done with an unwholesome heart may seem harmless at first, but their embers remain deep within, and one day they will ignite from within. A good deed becomes a lamp that brightens your path. An evil deed becomes a fire that burns you. If you wish not to suffer in the flames of your own making, pause today and look within your heart once more. Even a single act of kindness can become the light that protects you when one strikes the gentle and virtuous, or slanders the innocent without cause. There is no forgiveness for such a deed, for 10 kinds of suffering will surely follow. The heart that harms the good always returns to wound itself. The arrow of malice may seem to fly far, but in time it circles back to its source. Words and deeds that bring pain to others will one day ripen into one's own suffering, while a kind heart toward others will become one's own peace and refuge. Today, soften your words and actions, for even the smallest gentleness becomes the blessing that protects you. When one lives with an evil heart, one suffers unbearable pain. The body decays and collapses. Troubled thoughts and sickness grow worse, until finally one falls into despair and delusion. An evil heart ultimately destroys itself. The harm we cause to others returns as the fire of suffering within our own mind. The illness of the body brings pain, but the illness of the heart cuts even deeper. When we cannot release hatred or resentment, that inner fire consumes us entirely. Today, pause for a moment of stillness and send compassion to those you once resented. In that moment, the weight of your own pain will begin to lighten. One may be falsely accused by others, or suffer oppression from those in power, losing all their wealth, and being parted from their loved ones. The wish to harm others will one day return to oneself. Though we may feel it unjust, it is merely the fruit of seeds we once sowed long ago. When we lose what we cherish and are separated from those we love, we finally come to realize that everything begins from the mind. Today, hold back words that might wound someone and practice even a small act of kindness. That gentle heart will one day become the blessing that protects you. When all the wealth of one's home is burned and turned to ashes, the foolish, when their life is over, fall into the realms of hell. Evil deeds always bear their fruit, whether in this life or the next. They inevitably return to their source, oneself. All that is built upon greed and anger is consumed like fire, and what remains in the heart is only regret and sorrow. So today, pause and look within once more. Even a small act of compassion for others becomes the greatest blessing in one's life. Though one may cast off all garments and let their hair hang loose, wearing only robes of woven grass and kneeling upon stone to wash, the fire of ignorance will not be extinguished. Outward austerities alone cannot bring true awakening, no matter how much one endures or disciplines the body. If delusion and attachment still burn within, the flames will never cease. True practice lies not in what is seen outside, but in seeing clearly within, to shine the light of wisdom upon inner darkness. That is the path of genuine cultivation. May you, too, light the lamp of your heart today and walk in the radiance of insight. If one disciplines the body according to the Dharma, keeps the mind calm and guards their conduct, and harms no living being, that one is truly a Brahmin, a recluse, and a monk. The Buddha taught that true practitioners are not known by their appearance or their title, but by the way they live. When one's life follows the Dharma, when the mind is tranquil and no being is harmed, such a person walks the path of truth. Practice is not found in words or robes, but in each mindful action of our daily life. Every small kindness, every act of compassion is the light of true practice. May you walk today with a peaceful heart, treading gently upon the path of compassion. Who among us, when faced with the world's reproach, can endure it and feel true shame within? Just as a well-trained horse does not flinch at the whip, so to the wise remain unshaken by rebuke. True strength, the Buddha taught, lies not in anger, but in restraint, even before blame or insult. The wise look inward and answer with silence. Such a one has mastered the mind. In quiet endurance, wisdom takes root, and the heart grows ever more peaceful. May you, too, guard your heart today, with calm unshaken by the winds of the world. When a good horse is urged on with the whip, It gathers strength and runs with vigor. So too, when one's heart holds faith and right conduct, with morality, concentration, wisdom, and mindfulness, one becomes complete in virtue and understanding, and can leave behind all suffering. Faith is the first step on the noble path, and morality is the fence that guards it. When the mind settles in stillness, concentration arises, and within that calm, wisdom begins to bloom. When these four faith, morality, concentration, and wisdom come together in harmony, no sorrow can bind us, and the mind, like a bird in open sky, finds freedom and peace. May you walk today with a steady heart, guided by faith and wisdom, in quiet, gentle peace. The bow maker straightens the arrow, the boatman steers his boat, the carpenter shapes the wood, and the wise person disciplines themselves. Every craft in this world requires skill, just as one straightens a bow or steers a boat. A person, too, must learn the art of shaping themselves, to observe one's words, actions, and heart. That is the greatest training of all. Those who govern themselves with wisdom remain unshaken amid any storm, and eventually find serene peace within. May you polish the mirror of your heart today and take one more step toward a wiser self.